Welcome back. The City of West Palm Beach's police department is hosting recruitment events. And here to tell us more about those events is the police chief. We have Chief Tony Arroyo with us today and Demetrius Latham, a recruiter with the department. Welcome to both of you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So 50 openings is what you guys are going to be talking about at this recruitment event. Is that a high number? I think when I think 50, it seems like it's a large number.
It is, but you have to take into account that we have 27 new allocations that the city budgeted for. So that's inclusive, and then, you have turnover by retirements and whatnot. So it's a large number, but the 27 add to that number.
And when you talk about 50, are you talking about all sworn-in officers, or are we talking civilian positions as well?
Good question. Those are all sworn law enforcement officers. We also have openings for professional staff in communications and other areas of the police department, which we are also recruiting for.
Demetrius, you're in the recruitment department, so what are you guys looking for at this event tomorrow?
So we're looking for our local candidates to come out. We're looking for anyone who is interested in police work, might be interested in police work, people who are working at Publix, at Target. If you're working in the school system and you're looking for a change of pace, you got to be 21 and older, have a high school diploma, GED, some of the basics that we go over. Yeah.
So when you talk about these recruiting events, are we talking about recruiting people and then going to the police academy?
Well, we are placing people in the police academy. We're also trying to hire certified police officers, not only here in our backyard, but regionally and out of state. We're hitting all these pockets, especially up north where it's really cold, and we tell them, come on down to South Florida. But yeah, and we're probably going to put 20 or so people in the academy. The academy is 6-7 months. And when we hire you and place you in the academy, you do get paid. That salary is $72,000 a year. And once you finish the academy, it bumps you up to starting salary.
Chief, I want to talk to you a little bit about, you're wanting to recruit people to the department. The department has had a history of low morale. We have the mold issue where officers have said they're getting sick. We have the unauthorized chase that took place by West Palm Beach police officers where a mother and her pregnant daughter were killed. And then the overtime investigation where officers are accused of double dipping. That's when they brought you in as the interim and then officially the police chief. What message do you have to people that maybe are thinking about that?
Well, any public safety organization in its history is going to have bumps in the road. I can't speak to the open investigations or legal matters, but you have to be built to recognize those instances when they happen, be transparent at the appropriate time, and get past them. And what we're doing at the police department is establishing a model of best practice. And then we constantly inspect ourselves through our staff inspections so we can recognize when we might be off best practice and we get right back on it. Again, just like you do here at the television station. Yep.
What sets the West Palm Beach department apart from other departments in our area?
Well, West Palm Beach is a capital city. We're on the national stage. It's not only a destination city, but it's known as Wall Street South. It's an up-and-coming city that's growing. So we have to be a top-tier police department, which we are. But that's not an event. That's a process. And to maintain that status takes a lot of work behind the scenes.
Demetrius, tell us about the event taking place and what people need to know.
Yeah, so the event is going to happen on January the 28th. And it's going to be at 700 North Congress. That's West Palm Beach Fire Station number 5, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. We'll have recruiters on site. You'll be able to come in. I always recommend that people write down some questions. That way, they're not trying to think of it on the spot.
Right. Is there anything that people should bring to the event?
Yeah. Bring your personality. Bring a smile. Come with your questions. And then you can go ahead and get started on your application, part 1 and then part 2. Bring that with you so we can take a look at it before you submit it.
All right, Chief, did we miss anything before we wrap up?
I just want to add, if you want to serve your community, our posture is timely, credible, professional law enforcement services. In concert with the community we serve, our benefits, our pay, they're up there. And if you're interested, go to www.westpalmbeach.org and hit the jobs link.
Chief, would you say that, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but is it harder to recruit because of the just tension sometimes between police and the community?
Sometimes that does affect it, but we don't find that to be the problem here in West Palm Beach, in our region.
Okay, thank you so much both for being here. Thank you, Chief. And that website that the Chief just gave you is on our website as well, WPBF.com. You can head there or download our free WPBF 25 News app. Aaron.